everyone, Cassie here, and welcome to my energy channel. Cassie Vibration, talk about all the good stuff, laws of the universe, energy, frequency, vibration, love, and all the emotions involved in it. So, going off from yesterday, yeah, I went vegan. Second day, ordinary thing. First, second day, didn't feel any different. But I'll tell you, on the third day of going vegan, when I woke up, it was like this. Oh my gosh. What is this feeling? I've never felt this way before. Do you remember in the past few vlogs I was sharing with you all how for the past 4 years prior to that I've been holding on to all these grudges, and those grudges were actually pain, and it was just so heavy for me that no matter how much meditation I did and how much I told the universe and asked the universe to help me release that pain and just let go of those grudges and forgive them, it wouldn't go away until that third day that I became vegan. I got so used to waking up and going to bed feeling hate, wanting to take revenge. And that morning, I woke up with the most amazing feeling of release. Like this gigantic weight that has been on me for how many years. It just lifted off of my shoulders, and I was like, oh my gosh. I don't hate my enemies anymore. That is so weird. I went like that. I go, that feels so weird, because I got so used to feeling that heaviness and feeling that lower level of emotions, like the lowest level of emotions, hate, anger, it's like the total opposite of what love is. I was bringing that with me every single day for like 4 or 5 years or something. And all of a sudden, it was just poof, gone, like out of thin air. And I go, whoa, that feels amazing. In just utter total shock, that's what happened to me. And not only that, I took another breath in and realized something else. Not only did I forgive my enemies, and that pain and that hate and those grudges disappeared, I was like this, oh my gosh. It's not just that, I even love my enemies now. I go, whoa, that's even weirder. Can you imagine? That thing that Jesus Christ always said in the Bible, like, love your enemies. And I used to say when I was a kid, in like Catholic school, like, psh, that's impossible. How can you love your enemies? Like, only Jesus can do that because he's divine, he's a God. But here I was, lying in bed in this room, and I was like, oh my gosh, in an instant, I went from just wanting to forgive them, that's it. I had no real intention of actually loving them too, because for me, it was even difficult enough to just forgive them. And here I was, lying in bed, just feeling this unconditional amount of love that was just infinite. And I was like, whoa, these people that did these things to me, that I couldn't forgive, and I hated them so much for it, that they trespassed against me, they sinned against me, And not only I forgave them, I love them now too. And I realized, oh my gosh, if all I have to do is let go of meat, and I will feel like this for the rest of my life, so be it. Right then and there, I decided I am going to be vegan for life. Because the feeling, that emotion, that heavy energy just disappearing from my aura, from my being, from the core of my soul, I was like, oh my gosh, I love my soul so much that I don't want it to ever feel that pain and hold on to that pain ever again. And if all I have to do is not eat meat again, so be it. Because I love my spirit that much. And then I realized what Shar was sharing with me, that the soul does not hold on to grudges. What you're holding on to is pain. Because it is not in its nature to hold on to grudges. And then I realized, oh my gosh, my soul, the purest essence of my spirit, my energy, is made out of pure love. But I could never feel it before because it was tainted. My spirit, my soul, my energy, my essence, my prana, my chi, it was tainted with the pain energy of the animals that I was eating. And I realized in a couple of my meditations while I was journaling and everything, and when I would reflect, when I would like pray and I would meditate, and I go, no wonder I was consumed by so much pain, so much hate. It became my entire being that I just wanted to beat up these guys that just did these wrong things to me. And they were even things that were super, when you look back on it, sobrang babaw. It's like, you know, cyberbullying. For some people, yes. And for me at the time, it was such a big deal. But in the greater scope of things, if you look back into like World War II and everything, where people were really like at war, it's like, it's such a little thing. But in today's day and age, it's one of the biggest forms of bullying. And I took that to heart. And now I can finally feel unconditional love that the universe is made out of, that I am made out of. And because I was consumed by so much pain, so much hate, so much anger before, I was like, no wonder. It was because I was consuming pain. I was consuming the flesh, the muscles. That's why they call it muscle memory. We know this in sports. We know this in fitness. Muscle memory. Those emotions are stored. The memory of those emotions are stored in that flesh. It's stored in the meat. It's stored in the muscle. Their spirit, just like mine, is inside this body, inside its flesh, inside all the cells that make up who is Cassie Umali right now. And I was putting that into my body. And I was like, wow, this is it. This is the golden rule. You know, what you consume consumes you. And I was like, I just don't want it anymore. You know? So many people in the world, and I've been following a lot of vegan bodybuilders, vegan fitness people, vegan athletes, even before I had the notion of ever wanting or ever deciding to be vegan, because to be honest with you guys, I never ever thought, and you could ask friends of mine and stuff, that I would want to go vegan, feel the need to go vegan. But when I heard of the reason that there's vegan for your spirit, that clicks with me. Why? Because something traumatic happened to me and I needed it. So that was my journey. I do hope you guys who are watching learned something from today's vlog, and hopefully it helps you along your journey on this earth and your soul's purpose, and most importantly will help you with your soul's lessons that you need to learn. We're here to experience, and that was my story. A lot more to come, because a lot has been happening, and I'm super open to it and intuitive to it, and learning more about energy. I'm at my baby steps in being this well, you could say a little bit of a newbie into energy, but it's just a matter of remembering. Just keep that in mind. So if you did become inspired by this video, please do subscribe to the channel. Caspiration vibration, sharing more love, peace, and harmony out to the world. And I do hope it inspires you to become inspiration as well, just so that it lights the fire within you to help inspire others. Pay it forward, please do. Caspiration vibration out. Namaskar. Peace, guys. Love, most importantly.